Hello Internet, it's Angel Michael and welcome to today's Nintendo Switch demo review. And in today's demo review, we're going to be checking out a game called Octahedron Transfixed Edition. Now this game is available in the Nintendo eShop for $9.99 and it is a sale price. It's going to keep going, I think, until probably January the 14th, I believe that's what it says. But anyways, let's get into today's Nintendo Switch demo review. Alright, so like I said, this game is called Octahedron Transfixed Edition. It's really a very colorful game, as you can tell right here, and this is a little bit of a seizure warning, so if you are prone to getting seizures, you might want to stay away from this video. Once you get into this, you start off with this main level here, and it gets you into a lot of the mechanics that are going to be going through as well. And so as you can see, this guy, this thing is falling from the sky, and the main thing you do here is that this guy can create platforms under him. This thing you're seeing right here, like if you press Y, which is on this controller right here, if you press Y right there, boom, it makes a platform. And there's really only 4 mechanics in this, and there's not really much of a tutorial. You literally have to teach it yourself on how to play this game. And that's the weird thing about this, is that you really don't know if there is a tutorial or not, but as soon as you get in here, it tells you, okay, you jump with B and you press Y and like that, and you can create platforms. Now, when you first start off, that's the main thing they try to help you do. They try to make you understand how to do the platforming and jumping thing, and that's the main mechanic. You basically, press B to jump, and then you use your platform to then make it over there. And so as we go on, I'm going to move myself up here so you guys can see the rest of this. So it takes about, I don't know, an hour maybe to get to it. So like I said, you go left, right, you press B to jump. And then here, if you fail a lot on this one, they'll tell you that another thing you do is literally the mechanics will change a little bit like that. So you literally just hold Y while you're up here, and then it floats, and then obviously that's the main thing, is you press B, press Y when you're up in the midair, and then you go left or right with it. So that's the thing about this, is that at first you have to teach yourself how this game plays, and you have to teach yourself how this game will work, because only when you fail a lot, it'll do that Mario thing in Super Mario 3D Land, where if you fail a lot, they'll give you like a special Tanuki suit, and then you'll be able to get far with that. And so with this, you're really able to explore this, and really, as you see what we're going through, this game is really colorful, and the further we go into this, the much more colorful this game's going to be. So that's the really cool thing, that it's very obvious about that, is that this game is really, really, really colorful, I will say. As you can see here, there are also flowers here that you have to be able to collect while you're here, and there's a way you can 100% this game, and that is, you have a bunch of jewels you have to collect while you're doing this, and once you collect all those jewels, then you'll really be set at that point, because then 100% is not that far. And plus too, if you're really trying to get into the 100%ing everything, this game progresses from easy, what you're going to see in the next level, to medium, to hard, to very hard. And then with these 5 levels, I mean, I think I can go ahead and estimate that this would take about an hour to get through this whole demo, which to me is enough time for a demo. Like 1 hour of solid gameplay is just about all you really need. And as you can see, after you complete this story mode, or story, where you're a rainbow flashy guy coming down, and you can have the power to create platforms under you, and that's the main objective. And also, like I said, if I haven't said this yet, this game was made by Square Enix, the Europe division, so this game really has a little bit of thought to it, and the colors are really smooth and solid. They're not flashing a lot, which that would have been a real problem, but this is just, a little fluid, solid motion of going through all the rainbow colors and making it really flashy, but not too flashy to where people could like it. Like, it's really to where it's really good with RGB, and they must really be obsessed with the RGB, I guess. I don't know. But as you can see here, now once we get past that first level, now we get into like 4 other levels that you'll see here. And I'll be moving my camera left and right, up and down, just to see what this does. And as you can see up here, where it is up here. These two things are the two things that you do to get past it. So you have two chances to do this. So you have, you know, different ways. And as you progress through this, it really changes on you. And the levels get pretty difficult as you get through this. Like this level is just a basic of what is to come after this. So this really is a nice way to say, this is what this game is about. It is about a platforming game that also mixes in neon colors and also mixes in that really platforming game. You want to eliminate the time from it, and that's exactly what they did. You can take as much time as you want to on it, and they won't penalize you for it either. Mainly, what the main objective here is to grab everything in these levels, so that way, you know, you can say you 100% this. And also, the lives are actually pretty generous because you have 3 lives, and you also have to... You get 3 lives, and you also get 3 hearts per life. So I think by far that is pretty generous from them, so that's really cool. But as you can see here, what we're playing now is literally, this is just the first level. It's really easy, and you just go through it, take your time with it, and it's not that bad, to be honest. And literally, as you move these little light bulb things, they add a lot to the color, and then it just incorporates itself with it. And the more you do it, the more flashy this game gets. And it's really, really fun. And I think so far, I've played a couple of platforming games on here as well. And to be honest, I've never seen a flashy RGB game. That's what I call it. I've never seen a flashy RGB game that be this solid right now. And to me, because I've been playing a lot of platforming games in my day, I really think that this is really it's a really cool game. I mean, if you're into the RGB stuff and you're really into, you know, the feel and the look of RGB being really fluid instead of being really flashy, then this game is for you. And if you just like the visuals of this, and let's say if you have a background you have for a stream, or if you have a background you just want to have some RGB there, you can literally play this game and it would make you feel like you're having a party in your house right now. Like, that's how it feels. Like, this game is really smooth, and it's nothing really too hard about it. And like I said, the tutorial is pretty self-taught. Like, you literally have to teach yourself how to play this game. But the way you learn and the way you do this is not that bad. I mean, it's just like, it's like, this game seems hard when you're first learning how to play it, but as soon as you get past it, it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad, to be honest. And I do think that this game itself, I mean, in terms of the gameplay, it's pretty simple. I mean, you're a guy who has the ability to create platforms, and you use those platforms to get you above in other platforms, and that's really cool. Like, I like that feel where they incorporate that and they teach you that main mechanic, and the main mechanic is not that bad. I mean, I'm easily liking this. So overall, what do I think about this? Well, the thing is, I think this game is really cool. I really think they did good with the RGB, and they didn't go over the top and make everything RGB and try to make like a really weird and underdone like character like that. I mean, this just looks really cool, and the way these graphics are with the RGB almost looks like a 16-bit game, but it's not really 16-bit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this game feels like it's really blocky and everything, but it's not. It's like, if a 16-bit game upgraded to like a 32-bit game or something stupid like that. I don't know. But anyways, I give this demo a solid 5 out of 5. I mean, even though there's not really a tutorial or really a story, you get 1 hour of a gameplay, and these 5 levels that they give you, their difficulty progresses every time you go to those levels. So really, to be honest, this game has not been that bad. This game has actually been pretty good, I will say. Now, in terms of what they could have done, maybe they could have a little bit of storyline, but that's not really needed here because it's just a platforming game that doesn't need a story, and you're just playing through all these levels. So either way, it's still a 5 out of 5. But visually, it's really visually appealing. I mean, it's not graphically appealing, but it's still fair enough to say it's graphically good enough. So really, I can't find anything else wrong with this. So yeah, Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Nintendo Switch demo review. And also, if you have any suggestions about the camera positions or anything else like that, make sure you leave that in the comment section down below. And until next time, and until 2019, where we make another Nintendo Switch demo review, I'm Andrew Michael, and I'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up. This is just an outro.